Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a quick pickup video. And this is from, I got one from eBay, a quick Hamilton book order of ones that were sitting in my list, but they were getting low. And the rest was Whatnot from a couple sellers. So I'll get to Whatnot. I'll tell you which ones I got. These were all 2 for $1 on Whatnot. I forget which seller, but these were all 2 for $1. And the first one is The Exorcist of Emily Rose. Next up was, I didn't have this one, I wanted to continue, Kung Fu Panda 2. Next one up was a movie called The Culling. I have no idea what this is. I needed an extra one to even out my total, and this was the one that I grabbed. Next one, I did not have this on my in my collection, and Good Will Hunting. Next one I picked up was a movie that I seen, I think, the first 15-20 minutes of it, and I never got back to it again. And for 50 cents, I just figured, well, what the hell, I'll just pick it up and watch it again. And it's Dark Tower. I like both of the actors in it, and it's based on, I believe, a Stephen King novel? I don't know. I just figured I'd pick that one up. This one I had been looking for a long time, and everybody on the eBay was like freaking crazy with their prices, and this guy had it for 50 cents. So, The Artist. This movie was great. I love this movie. I loaned it to one of my friends and I never got it back, so I'm glad to have it back in my collection. This one he threw in for free. The Croods. Another one that I don't have, it's funny, I don't have the original, but I got the 2 sequels. When they're this cheap, you just pick them up. I believe I rented both of the second and third one on video, as the kids say back in the day. Another one that I didn't have, and it was funny, I forgot that I had got this, and I got the Blu-ray copy of it coming from a seller. And this is Sanctum. I thought this was actually pretty interesting. It's a James Cameron movie. So you'll see in the next upcoming ones, I have a Blu-ray of this coming. So I didn't even know that I had got this. Next one up is, I watched this when I was a young kid. I don't remember this, and it got like I think a 7.9 on IMDb. Von Ryan's Express with Frank Sinatra. So I really like war movies and westerns. Next one up. This was not 50 cents. This one was $4, and I have the first one like on DVD, Blu-ray, and I just picked it up on 4K at Christmas time. But I didn't have the sequel, and the sequel was going for crazy money on the eBay. So I just figured, hey, for $4 to pick this one up. And this is the Speed 1 and 2. You know what? Speed 2 is crap, but I don't think it is as bad as people say. If they had just put this and then didn't say Speed 2 Cruise Control, I think people would have liked the movie a little bit better. But I mean, Jason Patric was, you know, replacing Keanu, and I just don't think, you know, people like that. But it has Sandra in it, and you know I love Sandra, so I'm all up for watching this again. I hadn't seen it, and Willem Dafoe was a pretty good bad guy in that one. I remember seeing that in the movies. Next one, I didn't know didn't think I had, and I didn't have this, and this is Predators. This was also 50 cents. Next one up is Don't Breathe. This is one I had been like looking for, and I can't find it on streaming, so now I own it on physical. So I'll give that one a watch. Next one, I couldn't believe this was so cheap, and it came in a heavy box. And this is John Adams, the mini series, and it's pretty cool. It has 3 discs in it, and this is like, I guess, the J card of it, and then it pulls out like this. And each disc has 2 episodes, because there was only 6 episodes of this. So for 50 cents, you know, I never seen it, and I like Paul Giamatti, so I just figured. Next one, these are a couple old ones, and I vaguely remember seeing this. My mom used to watch all of her movies when I was a kid, and we probably watched this on Easter, and I don't remember it. And it was Easter Parade with who was it? Judy Garland and Fred Astaire. I was thinking of the one with Pat Boone. She liked the one with Pat Boone. I can't remember what that was called. Easter. He had a big song with that. Put your Easter bonnet or something. I don't know. But I haven't literally seen this in probably like 40 some years. Next one, my uncle was talking about this, and I think I'm going to send this down to him. When I seen it, I was like, oh, I gotta have that one, because he had brought this up, because he always liked these movies. And this is Love Finds Andy Hardy with Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland, and it comes in a snapper case. And this was, I mean, all these movies were like mint. I think the seller on the Whatnot said somebody had passed away, and they were just trying to get rid of all of I think it was the parents' movies, because he had like a huge stack of them. This was another one. This one kind of intrigued me, and this was remember when you go to Blockbuster and they had exclusive titles in there that you could only get from like Blockbuster, and this is called Unknown. Have no idea. I like look at the cast in it. That's why I threw it. And I like this, that it came in a Blockbuster case, which is cool. But it also came in one of the Blockbuster exclusives. I don't think I've seen too many of these. I remember like in the 90s when you could go and they were guaranteed to have Jerry Maguire. There was like certain movies that they were guaranteed, but I do remember the exclusives. And they were like for like, you know, B movies that, you know, were coming out. But I thought this was pretty cool. This will be cool to put in the collection, because, you know, you get nostalgic for Blockbuster. All right. These just came, these literally just came from Hamilton Book. These were in my cart. And, you know, you get like one of those courtesy, you know, stocks are running low on these. So, I only picked up 4. I think my whole it was like $20 for these. And the first one was Sons of Katie Elder with Dean Martin, John Wayne. I've been on a huge Western kick, watching old Westerns and stuff. And I remember watching this as a kid, and I'm a big Dean Martin fan. So, I wanted to rewatch that one again. This one, I remember when it came out at the video store. And, you know, at the video store, you used to get, like, trailers. Like, basically, like, they used to give you screener copies. I'm sorry, not trailers. Screener copies. And nobody wanted to see this one. I took it home. And I fell in love with this movie. I really think that Peter Falk should have got nominated for an Academy Award in this one. And this is Roommates with D.B. Sweeney. This movie highly recommend. This is 5 Whoppers out of 5 Whoppers. And it's the first time I ever seen Julianne Moore, too, in this. Peter Falk stars as the grandfather. This is grandfather, and he's an old baker, and old Jewish baker, and he's starting to get like signs of dementia and stuff like this. And the grandfather basically raised D.B. Sweeney, and it's just basically a grandfather and grandson movie about like people getting older and stubborn in their ways, and Julianne Moore is D.B. Sweeney's wife in the movie. And I didn't know this was a Kino Lorber movie too, but I think it was $6 on Hamilton Books. So, dude, I highly recommend you pick this one up. This one is terrific. Really, this is, out of all of these movies that I got today, this one's the best one. And like I said, Falk should have got an Oscar nomination for that. Next one up is one that I watched on Tubi, and I was like, this is like one of those bad movies that are so bad that you laugh through it and you're like, I can't believe this was made, but you want to watch it again. So if you're like having a bad day or just want something goofy to watch, and it's Contamination Point 7. I think the kids say it's like Trolls 3 or whatever, but I remember watching this, I think it was on Tubi, and I remember just going, how bad is this movie? It's so bad it's good. So I just picked, I think this was like, I want to say it was like $3.95, maybe $2.95. It was really cheap, and I just didn't have it part of my collection, and I just wanted to pick this one up. And the last one was, I watched the trailer for this, because usually when you go through the Hamilton book, I go through, watch all the trailers and stuff like that. And this was getting low, and I didn't want to miss it when I order next month, if I order next month. But this was The Wicked Die Slow. And this is a 70s Western, and it's not rated, and I have no idea the people in it. But it really looked really interesting. The trailer looked really good. So I picked it up because it was getting low on stock. And my last one, and besides Roommates, this one I had seen. This guy, another seller on the Whatnot, only had one of the titles, and he wanted like $6 for it. And I was like, that's just too friggin' expensive, especially for a DVD. So I went on the eBay, and I did some searching out for it, and here, this was part of a box set. And I sent a message to my buddy Sean, Movie Assault. I'll leave his link below. And I said to him, dude, is this a good value for this? And he goes, yeah, snap it up. So I paid $28 for this set. And it is the Val Lewton set, horror collection. And just has like shelfware on it. But all the discs were absolutely mint on this, and he had it as acceptable, I guess, because the people were like bitching about like the frayed box. I just want to watch the fucking movie, you know. So the movies you get in this, and thanks Sean for helping me out there. This was all classic ones that I had never seen. I Walk with a Zombie and The Body Snatcher. And like I said, like he even had bubble wrap to protect the discs in there. And I watched a couple of the movies, and they were mint. So got that one. This one is Seventh Victim. don't know what the other one is. Shadows in the Dark. Haven't watched these two yet. And they are on both. Both movies are on both discs, and you get artwork for them. But some of the prices I seen for this on the eBay was like crazy, but I was really happy to get it for the price I got. Next one up is The Leopard Man and Ghost Ship. Haven't watched this one yet. And like I said, the discs were absolutely mint. The guy took really good care of them. He even wrote me a note. He said, I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. So sometimes you get very nice sellers on the eBay. Next one, I did watch these two. I watched these last 4 of them. And this is Cat People and the Curse of the Cat People. So these were both fun movies. And here's the disc work on them. And this was the original one that I went searching for. And the guy on the Whatnot show, he wanted $6 for just this one. So, and this is Isle of the Dead and Bedlam with Boris Karloff. So, and I watched both of these. These were both beautiful too, and it has special features on it too. And there's the disc. So, yeah, I was really happy when I got this set. And like I said, all the other sets were going on, and he had it like it said acceptable condition, and other than like the little fray on the bottom here, which I don't really care. I mean, this is a mint set. So I even wrote him back and I said, hey, if you have any more acceptable merchandise, that you want to get rid of, just let me know. And he just put LOL on there, and he's like, hey, thanks for picking them up. So I mean, come on now. I mean, because if you go on the eBay or I think I seen it on Amazon, it was like over $90 for this set, brand new. And other than that fray, there's nothing wrong with these. So, well, guys, that's it. That's all I have today. Sorry, I'm not really feeling good because of the heat. The heat here in Philly, it's 89, but I think with the heat index and stuff, it's like 220. So, it's hot. So, I've been drinking a lot of fluids and going to the bathroom a lot. Not that you guys need to know that, but it's just like really hot. So, I just been sitting here with my fan on and watching movies all day, and I just figured since I got these the Hamilton book. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.